all you space engineers out there, Commander Kingfish here, and it is day 38, I believe. I forgot to write it down, but I'm pretty sure it's day 38 here on building our moon base. And we just finished up the observation deck, or sunroom as I like to call it. We got everything in here. I'm pretty pleased with how this all came out and looks. It's just kind of a relaxing area where the employees and stuff like that can come up here. The guests come up here and relax a little bit and look at the stars, or when the sun is out, or they can look and see the moon terrain. Down here, it's kind of a lounge area. We've got the bar and a little kitchen and LCD screens up on the sides here, so that's all looking pretty good. And we've got the airlock in, so if they need to get outside there, and there's also an airlock right over here. So today I want to start working on an area that I've probably been neglecting, and that's the medical room and the entrance to the main base up here. So I want to work on this area here. I've kind of put the medical room up here, and so I gotta figure out what all I can put in here. It's just going to be a basic medical room. It's not going to be a full-blown hospital or anything like that. So we've got the medical bay right here. We can get charged up and stuff. And so we've got this area to kind of put in, and I've got this area right here. I'm assuming this is going to be more of an office type structure right here. Something, you know, where they'll have some administrative people, stuff like that. And then I've got this area right here, which is the main entrance in down to this whole area to get into the living quarters and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So let's go ahead and get started. I know some of the basic stuff is I need to put some rails in for safety and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I can start painting some of this stuff as well. So we want yellow, and so let's go ahead and do that. Try to paint that yellow. I've got to put lighting in, because I like my walkways and rails to be yellow. So let's get this done. And let's throw a few rails in right here. I think they can just run right across there. So let's go 3. So that rail, can we do it this way? The reason I'm doing it this way is it's going to put a block over. Well, you can see where the voxel is taking place. So that still leaves me this whole area to be able to put something in right here. So if I do that right here as well, put that right there, and I think, oh, if I can get that in right there. Oh, perfect. Oop, didn't mean to do that. All right. So let's build these out. Well, that stairs must have been taking up the lower block right there. So cool. I was happy to get that in. So that leaves, so I got this area, and you can kind of see how this area, all of this I can put stuff in. So let's go ahead and get the other rails up and in. put those in right here. And I'm probably going to try to... I wonder if I can do the same trick. Hit 3. And let's see if we can do this. There. And there. Yeah, this is going to work out good, because now that leaves me all of this other space to be able to... And if we can get that in right there. I did it again. Oh, small tubes. All right, let's do it like this. I had a bunch of stuff in my inventory already, so I might have to unload some of that. Oh, that's kind of what I've got going today. So let me go ahead and get started building some of this out, get some of the lighting in, and then I'll catch back up with you here in just a little bit. Well, I got my lighting in, and although it looks like I missed a kind of a spot over here, why don't I do that real quick here before I forget? Let's maybe toss one of these there. Actually, right there, I think I like. Yeah, that's actually, let's spin that. And let's put that in there like that. Sorry, I thought I had all my lighting taken care of. Let's get this done real quick. R M B dash, and we want this to be load from profile. Probably want this about 15 meters. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that gets that area kind of lit up a little bit. All right, I like that. So I got my lighting in. We'll get back to this here in a minute. So I got my lighting in and around here, and so all of that looks pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with the lighting now. And so I got to looking at, there is going to be a lot of wasted space, right? So I put half blocks in here. Now the problem with half blocks is I lose this area right here. I can't put any lighting. I do have everything down below down here, so this is just going to be kind of an open area. But I think that looks pretty good. And the only other thing I would like to be able to do is maybe show a little bit of support, but maybe that won't look so bad if I maybe put something along the edge right here. Something that would kind of make it look like support. So that's kind of what I'm working on. That's kind of my quandary here, is do I fill this all in? So if we go ahead and do this, get these all in. Hopefully I got enough steel on me, which I was just about ready to say. Hopefully I got enough steel, and apparently I don't. All right, let's grab some more steel here. I got plenty stored in down here, a couple hundred of those. And we'll get back up here and finish putting this in. And I'll need lighting, but I got an idea for lighting down here. And I'll kind of show you. Some of the lighting is kind of bleeding through, but I've got these corner lights that I like. And let's bring those up. Like this one here, that's a center. So if we spin that, that's going to be right there like that. But I got that one, and I think a row, or at least maybe one here and one here on each side. Let's put one here, and of course everything's, I could do that, and I could do that. That would bring some symmetry to it. And then right straight across, we turn that right there. I think that actually will work out pretty good. Let's get these put in. And let's just change the profile on those. And I need to go up here to grab a terminal. All right. Yeah, I know I've got some crazy coding here. This is control room, main base, interior light. We're going to set these all the same, so let me do this. Control room, main base, and if we do it like this, I don't have to keep typing it all the time. Control V, there we go. Control V. Now, if we grab all of these, and we can set them all at the same time, do that. And let's change those to 10. And that really lights this area up. And again, this could be kind of some more office type space, maybe something like that. But at least wise, I'm not wasting all of that space. And then what I can do up here is we can take these out. And this can be more of a pilot's area. So they can come down here and we'll have a few more tables and stuff put in, maybe a bit of a lounge area. And let's see if we can get these rails in. Let's go back to yellow. And there's our rails. Oh, perfect. I like that. So we can just run across here like that. Although I might run into a bit of a problem right here. That's because of that one. But I might be able to do this. Let's take this one out. And let's go back to our rails. And I wonder if I can get put that in there just like that. There we go. And I'm not burning up any of my voxel area right here. So I could put a row of table and chairs and stuff in there. All right, well, let me keep working away on this. I think we're making some progress. I kind of like the idea of this here. I just doesn't look like it has a lot of support, but you know what? Not much I can do about it since it's a half block, and I didn't want a full block because then it would be really tight down here. So Okay, well, let me get back at it here, and let's see if we can't get this area done. And at some point, I got to get back to the medical room, so let me keep working away. Well, I think I kind of got this lounge area pretty well set up. So this is kind of a pilot's lounge. This is going to be a desk with terminal and stuff on it so that the pilots and stuff can come down here and check internet, that sort of thing, if we still have internet back then, but some sort of communication device. There's some monitors up here on the wall, and then the rest of it is just to be able to relax till their ship is filled up with the fuel or whatever it is that they need here in this area. So let me go ahead and finish getting this built out, and we'll see how this is all going to look. Well, I think I am pretty happy with this pilot's lounge area. So they come in after flying, they come down into this area here, and they can relax, they can sit down, you know, an old-fashioned book, grab an old-fashioned book and read. Some planters and stuff just to
energy low,
make things a little more relaxing. They could grab a beverage, you know, over here, something like that. Got LCD screens that's either got posters or they would act as a monitor. And then you got the captain's chair over here where we could sit down in here and get charged up. So this is looks like we've got a hot bar and everything on these. This is a new desk that I think's got added in one of the last updates. So that's pretty good. I like this area. So I think the next area to start working on is going to be this area down here, which really is not going to take too much, I don't think. Just a few desks and stuff. Maybe something about like this. Actually, I don't think I have anything, so let's go grab some interior plates. And I should have some in here, I believe. No, but we should be able to grab some here. Like right out of here. So let's grab, say, 100 of those. And then I think what this area is going to be is a few desks. Maybe well, I've already put lights in, but maybe I could put a couple. Well, no, the monitors, since these are half blocks, I won't be able to put a monitor in. I could probably put a monitor in right here, and we can kind of see how that works. But I'm thinking go to 5. Let's get back to our basic white. And although these are captains, they look like pretty good. So if we put one here and maybe one right here, and what if we put, let's see, come out one more? How much room does that doesn't leave a lot of room. So there, and maybe there. I think that kind of opens things up. That's pretty good. And then let's try putting a monitor right up here. I believe that is right there. 8. Put one there and there. And we'll just put posters in there for now, but I could probably run a script of some sort and so that they could show numbers and stuff like that. So let me get this finished out in here, and we'll see how this looks. I might put a plant, actually, yeah, probably will put a plant right here to kind of give it some sort of, you know, make it look a little bit better. I don't know if I can get one, maybe on each side right here, one might fit. So we'll see. Maybe 2 or 3 plants. So let me get these done, and we'll have another look at this. Well, I think I have this room somewhat done. At least I'm somewhat satisfied with it. I think this is kind of a small administrative area where you come down here and handle any pilot requests, stuff like that. You want to get a room, you check in right here, that sort of thing. So I'm pretty good with that. So now I have this. Let me come up here, the medical room. I got to figure out what I want to do with this medical room. And I think that'll be the next thing. Try to get this area done, and then I'll be pretty happy with what I got accomplished today if I can get this medical room done. So let me see what I can come up with here. I'm thinking about, maybe a desk right here. I think will work good. And then maybe some sort of piece of equipment there. Get a couple of monitors up on the wall here, something like that. So let me kind of work away on this and see what we can come up with, and I think we'll probably be just about out of time today. So, but we got quite a bit accomplished. So let me get to work on this medical room. Well, I think my medical room is just about done. I kind of like what I've got set up here. It's got this is just a medical room. You know, you're not going to have a full-blown nursing facility or anything like that. So we do have a bed that if somebody has got some real problems, they'll be able to lay down. And we've got a console here. We've got a lab so they can do some minor lab work. Obviously, we've got the medical room here set up, and a few posters, a couple of seats for them to sit on and stuff like that. And you've got a console where the main doc or nurse would have access to information. So that's the medical room. So I'm pretty happy with getting that set up today. And then I'm real happy in getting this area all done. Or for the most part, it's all done. This is kind of the administrative area. Again, we've got some monitors on the wall, a little decorative. It's an administrative area, so it's fairly plain. And then we got the pilot's lounge all in. And again, I'm pretty happy with this up here. So again, the pilots can come in. They've got a desk over here that they can check stuff on, drinks, so they can relax while their ship is being refueled, that sort of thing. So I think that's going to kind of wrap things up for today. I think if we kind of head back down here, and let's kind of head back up into the medical room. And I think we're kind of call it good right here. Got some things to take care of, getting ready, or am ready for Alaska trip. So when you be watching this, I'll already be in Alaska, getting things, maybe catching a few fish, who knows. All right, all you space engineers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video, and please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.